Okay, let's check my YouTube posts. Oh, 20 people voted, and Knights of Guinevere and Gaslight won. Well, I guess we're talking about Knights of Guinevere today, people. Cue the intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Panzerverse. This is your host, Panzer, speaking. And on today's video, we are going to be discussing the Knights of Guinevere pilot, my general thoughts on it, and do I think Season 1 of Knights of Guinevere will be greenlit eventually. So let's begin by actually talking about the pilot. I've now watched the pilot a total of 3 times. The first time I wasn't interested, the second time I got hooked into it, and the third time I did it was today to make sure I understand what's happening in the actual pilot. And I'm still confused about the story Knights of Guinevere, so if I say anything wrong, please go down to the comments and yell at me or something. Do something. Correct me. But let's actually talk about it. Knights of Guinevere is a pretty interesting show. Unlike Glitch's other shows, which are more 3D animated, this is a 2D animated show. And it's meant to copy the style of the Owl House, which I personally love the style of the Owl House. I like that old, 2010s Disney animated style. It looks amazing. But moving on from the art style and the animation style itself, let's actually talk about the actual pilot. I'm still confused about the whole damn story of the pilot, but I'm going to explain it as oversimplified as I can. It starts with the opening scene where we see what I can assume be like royals, and the daughter froze Princess Guinevere down, and she's damaged? Like, I'm still confused on the opening scene. The opening scene completely confused me. But that actually moves us on to the claw machine scene, where we see our 2 main protagonists. So let's talk about our actual 2 protagonists. Our 2 protagonists is Frankie and Andy. And if I'm going to have to give some actual, advice, both have amazing character designs. I love Glitch for the way to design their characters. For the setting and the theme of this, the character designs are perfect and beautiful. And we learned this. Andy technically works with the government in Guinevere, but she's a very low tier engineer. Frankie, on the other hand, she does hacking stuff, tinkering stuff. She's more of a grunt worker. Someone who would work in the factories and everything. And as we see throughout the story, they get in trouble when they see a broken Guinevere. And Frankie, with her infinite wisdom, decides to try to take it to impress Andy. And that causes a whole crap storm that not even I want to mention because I completely have already forgotten about it. But yeah, it causes a whole storm to go down. Pretty interesting fight scenes and everything. And towards the end, we see Guinevere protect both of them. And that's where the pilot ends. Like I've always said with my other videos, especially my indie animation videos, I would love to see episode 2 before I can give it a genuine, thoughts on it, because I'm still confused on the whole damn story. I have no idea what's happening. This is me understanding it with my little brain without going on Reddit. But moving on. My thoughts on Knights of Guinevere. Great show. Love the art style. Reminds me of the Owl House. I think that's what it's supposed to remind you of. And pretty good. And a pretty good step for Glitch heading into 2D animation. Now let's go on to the main issue. Will Knights of Guinevere be greenlit? From what I know, as of January 10th of 2026, Knights of Guinevere has not been greenlit. Now the good news is this. Let me quickly check on YouTube, and post-production Panzer here should, show you something, relating to the to the shows thing. I'm currently going on Glitch's website right now, and I'm looking at Knights of Guinevere. It's not been greenlit as of now. from Glitch's website. But, like I said, the one good thing... So, the good news I do have is Glitch hasn't posted anything as of January 10th of 2026 in 3 weeks. Usually Glitch, makes stuff pretty often, like 3 videos in a month or like 2 videos in a month. They haven't posted anything for 2026. This can mean one of 2 things. They either have a big merch drop that's coming out, which is very much possible, or what I think is more likely going to happen is they could release news on Knights of Guinevere being greenlit. We don't know yet. I'm going to say they haven't posted anything in January, meaning Knights of Guinevere could be greenlit for all we know now. What would I put the chances? I would have to look at Guinevere's pilot. Look at Guinevere's pilot numbers. It has 16 million views, and it was made 3 months ago. Gaslight had 21, and it was made 8 months ago. But Gaslight got greenlit after 120 days, I think it was. And usually it takes Glitch like 120 days to 150 days, so that's like around 4 to 5 months from the pilot. Guinevere is the weird one because it got announced earlier, and it's about to hit its deadline. In like the middle of January, it's about to hit the deadline. So, could this be Glitch's first show they decide not to pursue? Maybe. Is that good news for any other thing? No, because this is a 2D show, and it'll kind of be sad if Glitch decides to not pursue it, because it actually looks like an interesting 2D show. But yeah, until we get more news from Glitch, and if we do, I'll probably post on Insta, and I'll also put a community post down on it. We have no idea what Knights of Guinevere is so far. I'll say it'll probably get greenlit. There's like such a slim chance it does not. And if it doesn't, then I don't know what Glitch is making then, because that's supposed to be in the production queue for this year. But like I said, those are my thoughts on Knights of Guinevere. You all know the drill. I somehow reached 200 subscribers when I released my 100 sub special. We are not getting another sub special till like 500 or 1,000, so wait till we hit that. You all know the cue, people. We're going to have N do some speaking. He's going to do the outro. Remember, like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Probably subscribing helps me out more than liking it does. But hey, I hope to see you all soon, and take it over from now.
Well, you all heard from the man himself. He wants a damn girlfriend, so you better subscribe to help get him a girlfriend. Well, I hope to see you all later, and hope to see you all back on Pandaverse soon.